Alright, this is it. First video. This is just like an introduction video to the channel. I'm just going to show you my two cars, everything that I'm doing with them, everything I'm going to do with them in the future. What I'm going to upload on this channel is probably just going to be all car videos, really. Probably not everything car related, but it's going to be like a decent amount of like vlogs, but they're all going to involve cars and stuff. Like every time that I do anything to either one of the cars, or if I go to a car meet, or me and my friends are just getting together, or like we're doing something stupid, or we're going to a car show, or traveling for a car show, or whatever we're doing. But I'm just going to upload that to this channel. I'll answer any questions about the car, and it's really just going to be like anything car related that I think I should make a video on. So like how-to videos, you know, coverage of like car shows and car meets and stuff. But yeah, so here are the two cars. This is the first car. This is my 1993 Toyota MR2. It's got a 3S GTE Gen 5 motor in it. I'll get to why it looks like this in a second. But yeah, I've had this car for the past year. I bought it and it already had the swap in it. But besides that, it was just kind of like a stock looking MR2. I'm pretty sure there's some videos of this thing on YouTube before I got it. But so if you do find those, then cool. You'll know what it looked like before. Or you can just go to my Instagram. My Instagram is @Camberari. It's right here on the front windshield. Right there, if you want to give that Instagram a follow or see what this car used to look like, and I guess what it used to look like before that happened too. But it's got Bride Lomaxes in it, Takata Racing harnesses, Drift Series 3, in focus, shift boot, we are likewise shift knob, the Gran Turismo model of the Volante steering wheel. You know what? Here, hold on, I'll just open it. So yeah, I haven't vacuumed this thing out in a while, so don't judge me. But it's got one 10-inch sub in the back right there. I need to get one for behind the passenger seat, so I'll probably make a video on that at some point. That storage box came off from there. That was part of the accident, which I'll get to in a second. Yeah, so this is the interior. It's pretty basic. It's got the composite boost and AFR gauge pod holder thing. Yeah, MR2 Heaven floor mats. Everything else is stock on the inside. Don't ask me where I got the wide body kit, because everybody asks me that, but I don't really like, I don't know. Like if you know, you know, but if you don't know, then I'm trying to keep it like somewhat exclusive, just because I don't want this car to turn into the FRS where everybody has the exact same kit on it and there's no sense in being original. But yeah, this is the Mad PSI carbon fiber ducktail trunk. I got that like a year ago. Not a year ago, but like almost a year ago. I got it like pretty early when I had the car. It wasn't even wide bodied yet or anything. But yeah, the wheels are SSR Vienna Courages. The fronts are 18 by 11s and the rears are 18 by 13s. They got some pretty good stretch on them. They're not anything like crazy. Like obviously you can see that rubs. So I just realized, sorry I cut out for a second, but this side you can tell it has way more than enough clearance when the over fender is not on. But I guess I just, now that I'm looking at it, since I took the over fenders off, which those ones are fine, they're just in the house. I'm now realizing that this one did not have cut, like anywhere near cut off enough. So I'll cut more of that off and everything. But basically what happened to the car is, I don't know if you guys know, but these cars don't have cup holders from factory. And I know that sounds like a really shitty beginning to the story, but I went to McDonald's, which is right in front of my neighborhood, and I was on the way to work in the morning, and I had a large McDonald's drink, you know, large Coke, what everybody gets from McDonald's. Put it in the passenger seat with a bunch of other stuff in the seat, thinking that everything else would kind of hold it up. And then it fell over, so I picked it back up, stood it upright, fell right back over again, and then I put it up again. And then as soon as I finished doing that, which only took like all of about 10 seconds. Looked up, looked out of the front windshield, and there was just a Ram 1500 tailgate right there. So yeah, I rear-ended somebody. It was kind of shitty, but yeah, it'll come back eventually at some point. I had this car in a Sentra. Something happened to the Nissan Sentra beforehand, so that's why I had a daily this car in the first place. And then that happened, so now this car needs a new radiator support bracket, both the radiator support brackets on the ends, a new bumper, a rebar, a AC condenser, and I just need to do some little repairs on the hood, but hopefully the latch is fine. I haven't been able to get the bumper off because the hood doesn't open, so I'll have to cut the bumper off or something in the future. But this has been like this for like a month and a half now, maybe even 2 months, and I just haven't really paid any mind to it. I mean, I kind of dumped all my money into this car as soon as I got it, so I kind of ruined my interest in it, I guess, for the future. Because since I've done all this car, it's been like 5 or 6 months. I just haven't like had any interest in it at all after that. So I will end up fixing this car soon, but my main priority is this car right here. This is my 1997 BMW E36 sedan 318i. It's on BC Extreme lows, just like that car. I forgot to mention that thing is on BC Extreme lows and 40K Swift in the rear, 326 power springs in the front. But anyway, the E36, it has 180,000 miles on it. It's kind of a beater. Like, all the door panels are fucked up, the seats are fucked up, all the windows are off track for the most part. Like, literally only that passenger rear one is on track still. But it has like brand new tires and no Neogens. The suspension's good. It handles pretty good. The body on this thing, as shitty as it looks, like just the paint all around just looks terrible because it was fading, and I guess the previous owner tried to like plasti dip it / spray paint it or something. Now it looks disgusting. But I got new corner lights for it. I'm getting new headlights for it. The bumper's in really good condition. The fenders don't have any dings on them at all or anything. The doors are in good shape. The quarter panels are good. There's no rust on the thing. The roof doesn't even have any dents. The trunk kind of like sticks up on the ends right here, and it had a wing on it, so I'll probably get the DTM spoiler and throw that up there. But I need to fix this little gap, so I don't like that. But yeah, the body on this thing is crazy straight. So this thing is my main priority because this is going to be my daily driver. The exhaust just broke off because it's a muffler delete where a little bracket was welded on, and that bracket just keeps breaking. So I'm going to tack it back up there temporarily, but as soon as I can get an exhaust for this thing, like a proper exhaust, then I'll throw that up there because I'm getting tired of this weird raspy noise that it kind of makes. So that's definitely got to go, that little pea shooter thing. But yeah, so the E36 is going to be the main project, or at least for right now. I need to get this thing straight as far as I need to get new tires for the wheels that I have for it, which I'll show you all those another time. One of the wheels has a crack in it, so I have to get that repaired. And then once those wheels go on, I need to, well, before they go on, I have to get the 5x120 to 5x114 adapters. So after I get those two, then the wheels can go on this, and then I'm gonna get it painted at my shop. So I can get it painted for pretty much just the price of the paint. I'll probably paint it myself, honestly. But this thing needs to get painted after that, then it needs to get tinted. And at that point, the car runs and drives perfectly fine, and it has a perfectly straight body. And I already have the wheels and the suspensions on it, so it's kind of like, why wouldn't I just go ahead and finish it while the MR2's already messed up? So this thing is gonna look sweet. It's gonna be super clean. It's not gonna be anything crazy. Like, I don't wanna go as low as the MR2 is. You can't really tell how low it is just because the front over fenders are off, but you can tell on the rear because the front sits just like the rear does. So that's where it normally sits, and it's kind of ridiculous. But, and yes, before, I mean, just in case you missed it, this thing is static. I get asked all the time if this thing's on air, the MR2 at least, and it's not. But yeah, I mean, you can see right here, I'll show you, certified. Nah, but yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna have to say. I mean, that's basically the two cars that you're gonna see on the channel all the time. And I have a whole bunch of friends that have dope cars too. They're also gonna be on the channel, which if you do watch the channel, you'll meet them over time. I just realized my YouTube name's the same as my Instagram name, so if you didn't see it, then that's what it is, or whatever, you know. Yeah, that's really all I had to say though. So if you decide to subscribe to the channel, then I'll see you in the next video.